Oriental or Asian temples.
Yeah.
And I think this comes from somewhere like India or Burma.
Yeah.
And actually the detailing on it is actually quite nice.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Because it's very difficult to actually date these sort of pieces.
Okay.
When we open it up, you know, it's got a little bit of discoloration in here.
Yeah,
But
okay.
we open this little piece. All looks a little bit new in here, doesn't it? And we've got a couple of drawers here. When we take the drawer out, we can see it's quite clean and it's very simply made, just stuck together, no dovetails. This doesn't look that old a carving to me, so maybe that's an indication that it's actually in the Victorian style rather than Victorian.
Okay.
How much is it?
245.
Ooh, that's a bit high, isn't it? We
Yeah.
need to get that down a bit.
How much do you reckon?
Well, if I was putting this into auction, I think I'd have to call it as Victorian style, really. But because of the workmanship in it, I can see it sort of making maybe 150, 200. So we need to get it down to about 200, I suppose. And then hopefully on the day we might write ourselves a bit of a profit.
Yeah, hopefully.
Whilst composing themselves, the Blues signed off the box for a hefty £200.
We really do expect our experts to have the Midas touch, you know, particularly when they get their mitts on all that leftover lolly. Their challenge is to go and find that bonus buy that'll make loads of profits later at auction. Now, how about that for a bit of bling?
Hey guys, look what I found here.
What have you got there, Tom?
I think I found a couple of kids riding on the back of Shetland ponies.
They're goats, aren't they?
Where have you come from?
Look at the horns.
Have you been living in a shed all your life?
Okay, a goat then.
Goats.
A goat.
Thank you very much.
And there's beautiful figures, aren't they, really?
I think they probably have to be some of the most hideous things I've ever seen. What do you think, John?
I think they're brilliant. I used to have a goat.
You never had a goat.
I actually did. I did
What was
have
it
a goat.
called?
Skippy.
Skippy the
Fantastic.
goat.
Yeah.
You see, I'm actually a farmer's son, and we farm beef and we farm sheep and also the odd pigs. Never goats, though. But let's get back to the objects here. Now, Tom, you've chosen these objects.
Yes.
These are actually Staffordshire flatbacks.
Okay.
They're Staffordshire. They're flatbacks because they're flat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you see that? So you put them on the side of your mantelpiece, either side, and look, they face each other. So we've got a pair.
Yes.
They are pottery.
Okay.
And they're 19th century. They are simply ghastly. I know people collect them. They are out there. Now, knowing all of that, how much are they?
£125 for the pair.
£125. Now, come on.
We could always do better, I suppose, can we?
These are
Push
the
them down
most
a bit.
ghastly things. I'm going to hand them back to you, Tom. If you really like them, you two, you can go off, you can do what you want to do with them, you can buy them. You should get them for about maybe 100 quid, maybe 80 quid.
It's a sense of adventure.
Wow. I'm here to make a profit, lads. Come on. What do you want to do? You're going to go off and have a conversation?
We should get them.
Yeah, I think we should get them.
Come on, Tom. We can make profit on them. We know we can.
Brilliant.
You've got to be kidding. Those young bucks paid the equivalent of 4 ponies, or a fifth of a monkey. That's 100 quid to you and me.
Ben, Stuart.
Yes.
Now, let me enlighten you. What do you think of this?
It's nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful, yeah.
Well, the first thing that caught my attention was the colour.
Yes.
Not only is it blue for the blue team, but I just love this sort of turquoise duck egg blue colour, don't you? And it's quite a tactile shape, this sort of ovoid form. Basically, what we've got here is a Victorian oil lamp which has been converted to electricity. Okay. I mean, this basically would have come out, and inside is the reservoir for the paraffin or whatever.
Yeah.
And if we start from the base, we've got a nice heavy bronze base with this nice sort of stylised leaf border, moving up to this sort of knot pedestal, and then the ovoid body. And then at the top, we've got a little sort of rope twist band. So very simple, but very effective.
No damage?
Not as far as I can see, no. There's a little bit, if we look at the rope here, it's snapped there, but that's all it needs to be is lifted up and stuck into place.
It's the join anyway, isn't it?
And it's
Yeah.
a join,
Yeah.
so we easily cover that. Now, a lot of people are buying these sort of things as interior features. Now, you can imagine that with a nice sort of shade on there. It would look very elegant on a Victorian writing desk or something like that.
Okay. Number one question.
Yes.
How much?
Well, it's already pretty much of a bargain. It's marked up at £90. But, of course, we always like to negotiate on
Yes,
this
of
show,
course.
don't we? So I think if we could get it down to sort of £60 or £70, I think there might be a chance of a profit.
Well, on your head be it.
Shall I go off and negotiate?
Yeah.
See you
You
later.
do that, yeah.
See you in a bit.
Mark switched it on and lit the deal at £70.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time's up. Hold your breath. Let's find out what the Reds have bought.
The Reds walked tall. flying the flag with the Winston Churchill jug. They spent £100 on the silver-plated tea urn, but will they brew any profits at auction? And finally, will they milk any money above the 100 quid paid for the Staffordshire flat packs?
Now, John and Tom, did you have the most splendido time?
Oh, that's smashing time.
Yeah. Well, it looked as if you had a good time. Which is your favourite piece then, Tom?
Oh, definitely the kids riding the goats, the little China.
Yeah?
Things, yeah,
Staffordshire?
definitely, yeah.
Do you agree with
Oh,
that,
the
John?
goats, yeah, definitely.
That's your favourite.
Yeah, thanks.
And what's going to bring the biggest profit?
Hopefully the same thing. Hopefully the kids
Do you,
will
do
get
you really think so?
Yeah, definitely. I've got a lot of faith in them.
What are you laughing at, Tom?
Ghastly.
Anyway, there we go. You spent £270, which is really good. £30 of leftover lolly. Thank you, Tom. There you go, Tom. You can find your way around, can't you?
I can find my way around with 30 quid. Hopefully something which would bring a bigger profit than the goats.
Yes, all right then. Well done, Tom. Let's find out what the Blues bought.
The Blues knocked a few back, paying £13 for the pewter glass hip flask. Could the whopping £200 paid for the writing box leave them stationary? And finally, how bright will the Victorian lamp shine at auction? Now, Stuart, Ben, did you have a great time?
Yeah, it was
Yes,
awesome.
Which is your favourite piece, Ben?
The writer slope.
Writing slope
Oh, the lamp, I think, yeah.
and your lamp. Is that going to bring the biggest profit, do you think?
Yeah, the lamp. Yeah, definitely.
The lamp,
Yeah.
not your writing slope.
No.
Says he laughing. Which is going to bring the biggest
lamp,
profit,
yeah,
you think,
I think
Stuart?
so,
Okay,
yeah.
fine. Very good. Well, you spent £283, which is a magnificent effort.
Thank you.
£17 of leftover lolly. Here we go. Getting less and less, this, isn't it?
Terrible, isn't it?
Fantastic,
What
too.
am I meant to do with that?
Well, I don't know. You'll think of something.
Well, I have got something in mind.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Have you?
A piece of gentleman's apparel.
God, he's very coy, isn't he? Well, off you go then.
Thanks, Ben.
And good luck. I'm off to Haddon Hall in Derbyshire.